Good Vach Shavua Tov. This is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 65, part 4. Using the Sefer HaChinuch, a mitzvah that keeps us on its way, not to cause distress to an orphan or widow. Very long mitzvah, but we will get through it. And tonight's mitzvah is dedicated in loving memory of Moshe ben Menachem Mendel, generously sponsored by Vicky and Mark Ephron to commemorate the yahrzeit of Moshe ben Menachem Mendel, may his neshama have an aliyah. Here we go. We're talking about how we never want to take advantage of the orphan, and here are some cases where we do not take advantage of the orphan, where normally this is above and beyond the typical law. How so? Case 1. Orphans sell produce. The purchaser performed mashicha, we said that's dragging the item for acquisition, but did not yet pay any money. Orphans sold produce to another person, and the buyer performed mashicha, drawing the produce from the orphan's possession, and the buyer did not yet give money for the produce, and in the interim, after it took possession, but before he gave the money, the produce increased in value. In this case, it would be advantageous for the orphans to cancel the sale so as to sell it at the current higher price. Although others cannot cancel a sale after mashicha, in this case, the orphans may cancel the sale, for the property of orphans is acquired only through the transfer of money. Mashicha alone does not prevent them from retracting their position. Thus, in this case, the orphans have the same status as Hegdish, as we learned earlier, about which it is written in Leviticus and Vayikra, he shall give the money and it shall become his. That is, with regard to Hegdish, only the payment of money consummates the acquisition. Until money is transferred, Hekdesh and orphans who share the same privilege may cancel the sale. And again, Hekdesh is when you dedicate property to the temple treasury. Okay, case number 2, or actually this is B of case number 1. If in the same case where the orphans sold produce and the purchaser performed mashicha, but did not yet pay any money, the produce decreased in value, thus giving the purchaser an incentive to withdraw from the sale in order to buy such produce at the current lower price, the buyers cannot cancel the sale, so that the rights of an ordinary man should not be greater than the rights of the orphans. Since having before mashicha, a purchaser would not be able to retract were he buying from others, he does not have the right to retract when buying from orphans. Okay, case number 2. Orphans buy from others, they perform mashicha but do not yet pay any money. Similarly, if the orphans purchase produce and they perform mashicha on the produce but did not yet give any money, and then the produce increased in value, giving the seller an incentive to cancel the sale so as to sell it at the current higher price, the seller cannot cancel the sale. So that the rights of an ordinary man whose acquisitions are completed with mashicha should not be greater than the rights of the orphans. Since when an ordinary purchaser performs mashicha, it precludes the seller from canceling the sale, so too when the purchasers are orphans and they perform mashicha, the seller may also not cancel the sale. However, if in the same case where the orphans bought from others and performed mashicha, but did not yet pay any money, the produce decreased in value, giving the orphans an incentive to cancel the sale so as to buy such produce at its current lower price, then following the principle that orphans, like Hegdish, are not bound by mashicha, they should theoretically have been able to cancel the sale. However, for their own benefit, the sages said that they should not be able to cancel the sale in this case. The reason for this exception is that the orphans should be able to find people who would sell them produce on credit. In this case, the orphans took possession of the merchandise before paying for it. If the resulting law in such cases would be that the seller is not able to retract when it is for his benefit, while the orphans may retract, a merchant would never allow orphans to take merchandise before paying for it. In order that there not be this deterrent to selling to orphans on credit, the sages did not give the orphans special rights to cancel a sale in this case. Wow. Very amazing stuff. Definitely do review. Now is your mitzvah. Thanks for listening. Sponsor feature mitzvah 36-100 for gold. Once again, loving memory of Moshe ben Menachem Mendel. May his neshama have an aliyah. See you tomorrow.